At Chomps, we love jerky sticks and enjoy finding a million different ways to eat them. Keto? No problem. In this recipe video, you'll learn a quick keto diet recipe for beginners that also makes for an awesome keto diet snack. It features our free-range turkey flavor, and it gives you great taste without any added sugar or artificial flavors. How amazing is that? This keto turkey jerky recipe is bursting with flavorful seasonings, including oregano, chili pepper, and fennel seed, which is one of my personal favorites. So follow along for the full step-by-step recipe and ingredient list while I show you how to make keto low-carb morning hash. So this recipe is super easy and it has not that many ingredients. What we're gonna do, instead of using potatoes as our hash browns, I have roasted a spaghetti squash, which is one of my favorite vegetables to use either as like shredded potatoes in this way or as pasta. There's lots of fun things you can do with it. So that's gonna be our base, and the topping is going to be our Chomps turkey steak that I'm gonna dice up and saute along with some green onions, red pepper, mushrooms, and we're gonna finish it off with some more seasonings and then a little bit of chive and a fried egg. How delicious is that gonna be? Who wouldn't wanna eat that for breakfast? So let's get started by chopping up some of our veggies along with our Chomp sticks. I love having these Chomps sticks just in my purse. It's a really great protein heavy snack instead of some sort of like sugary granola bar or a breakfast bar. These are really easy to have on the go. You don't need to worry about refrigerating them, and they're kind of great for everyone. Like kiddos, they're great for a lunchbox. They are non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, there's no added sugars, like it's all the things, Whole30 approved. All right, so we've got those there. Now we are just going to cut up some of our mushrooms. It's great to have everything kind of prepped ahead of time, so you're not sauteing something while you need to chop something else. And you can use any kind of mushroom you want. This turkey jerky will pair seriously with any of your favorite vegetables in this recipe. The jerky is just such a good base layer of flavor. And it's such like a yummy, fun way to use it for breakfast. Did you guys ever think about sauteing your jerky? Delicious. And remember, you kind of want everything to be similar in size. So notice how I'm chopping everything kind of in similar pieces, and let the jerky dictate that for you. All right, so we have all of our vegetables chopped and our Chomps turkey jerky. What we're gonna do is saute all of this together and then put that in a bowl off to the side. We're gonna scoop out our spaghetti squash and saute that in the same pan, a la potato hash browns, except low carb, keto friendly. Then we're gonna mix it all together and top it with a perfect fried egg, which, I don't know, seems like the best breakfast to me. Okay, so we have a nonstick pan here. I'm gonna add a little bit of coconut oil. You can add whatever your favorite fat medium is. If you wanna use ghee, if you wanna use olive oil. I like the high heat of the coconut oil in this one. Let that oil warm for just a smidge. Then we're gonna add all of those beautiful vegetables and the chopped up Chomps turkey stick. Saute it all together. And that turkey stick, the purpose of sauteing it with the veggies is that it's gonna give all of it this really yummy, meaty sort of flavor. Love it. I mean, and this is just pure, natural, nothing artificial between the vegetables and the chopped up jerky stick. This is some good clean eating right here, people. You want to let this saute for a good 7 to 8 minutes. That's going to help give it some nice color. You can add more coconut oil if you need. We're not going to salt it until it's been cooking for a little bit because that draws out some of the moisture. So we're going to put that right at the very end, pop it in the bowl, scoop out our spaghetti squash, and then saute that. All right, so now we are going to season it with some salt,
It's been cooking for about 6 to 7 minutes. And we're gonna add our other spices here. That oregano, chili, fennel. Give it a little bit of a kick. You want to cook that just for like 30 seconds to a minute. You're gonna start to smell it. It smells so good. All right, so now we are just gonna add these right back in here. And another beautiful thing about this recipe is that it truly is just a one-pan situation. And now I'm just gonna really quickly pull the seeds and shred this spaghetti squash. If you're not familiar with spaghetti squash or how to cook it, really you just cut it in half, throw it in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. That's it. Very easy. And then it all pulls out. Then we're gonna grab a fork. And the fork is going to just shred all of it apart as if it was a hash brown potato. Your pan is nice and hot. We're gonna add some more, again, your favorite oil, avocado oil or coconut oil, ghee. And then we're just gonna put in our spaghetti squash. You don't wanna overcrowd the pan because it will steam instead of cook. So make sure you're using a nice big pan. And then this you're gonna let this cook for probably like another 7 to 8 minutes also. Let it hang out, toss it, let it hang out, toss it again. You're gonna keep doing that until you see that you have golden brown strands. And then you're gonna salt it at the very end. All right, so these hash browns look awesome. And I'm gonna just season them with a little bit of salt. I am going to put these in my bowl. Last thing we're gonna do is fry an egg to put on top of our beautiful hash with the turkey jerky. And then I'm ready to eat breakfast. We're just gonna fry an egg right on top. So while the egg is frying, what I'm going to do is put some of our beautiful hash right on top of our nest of hash browns. It smells so good. It looks so delicious. And if you eat this for breakfast, you're getting a significant amount of vegetables and a really good source of protein to start your day, which is an amazing way to make sure you have enough energy and brain fuel, brain food. All right, our egg is done. All I'm gonna do, oh, the yolk is perfect. I'm just gonna nestle that baby right on top. This looks like the most amazing breakfast. I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. I hope you had fun following along and you learned something new and got a really great new way to use your turkey jerky. So why not make yourself some keto low-carb breakfast hash and start your day beautifully with Chomps.